There's Greg getting his morning coffee.
Good morning.
A nice coffee maker there. Busy place, but lots of good food. This is all the vegetables section and nuts and fish. There's Evans getting some honey right from the honeycomb. Here's all the fruits and yogurts. Omelet station there. Get your omelets, eggs, sausages, bacon, potato cakes. This is all Oriental food. Lots of drinks, every kind of tea you can imagine, and drinks and bubbly water or still water. There's David there.
Good morning.
Drinks. And busy place this morning for breakfast, but it's all going well. See you on the bus. So this is Poland on the map. Germany's over here, Russia, Lithuania over on this side, Ukraine. We are now in Warsaw, right in the center. Today we're going to go over here to Niepokolanow. It's hard to say, but that's the city of the Immaculata with Maximilian Kolbe. And then we're going to spend the rest of the day touring Warsaw and having dinner and lunch and Old City here and some of the sites dealing with World War II and the ghetto. Tomorrow we're going to drive all the way down here to Zakopane, right on the border here with Slovenia. And we're going to see where John Paul II spent his vacations in this beautiful country up there. Then we're going to come back down to Krakow and we're going to see all the sites around Krakow, but I'll catch up with you on that later. So there's where we're getting started in the country of Poland. Everybody's doing great and we're off.
Joys and its sorrows. We ask you to bless us on our pilgrimage. May Saint Maximilian always look over us as we honor him who honors you. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
The much needed restrooms. We went here for Mass. This is the chapel where St. Maximilian Kolbe celebrated Mass. In fact, there's a picture of him doing just that. And it's a beautiful wooden chapel, and it was a beautiful Mass today. This is a chapel where Maximilian Kolbe celebrated Mass.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
There are no relics of Maximilian Kolbe because he was burned in the ovens of Auschwitz, but they did cut his beard and saved the hairs of his beard, and these are a few strands of that hair. We're venerating those relics, the only remaining ones of Maximilian Kolbe. This is the cell where Maximilian lived when he was here. Very simple while they were building the chapel. And that's the chapel. Here's him celebrating Mass, and that's where we just had Mass just now.
A ja mówię, a Włosi byli tyle kiedyś, nie? Objechałem ich za komunię świętą, bo tam wszyscy szli na rękę, ale nie pozwalaliśmy.
This is somebody American Catholics should be more aware of, especially those in media. He was a pioneer. He had 1 million subscribers to his newspaper magazine, and he was master of, he was on the cutting edge of media in his era. He is in fact the patron saint of radio operators.
Explaining the main church here at this shrine to Maximilian Kolbe.
Street art and the murals like on the right, this is actually commemorating 100th anniversary of the regaining independence, which was last year. Poland regained independence when World War I was over. That was 1918. So in 2018, the whole year we had the big celebrations and
I hope that you have nothing against it.
We cut everyone loose for 2 hours in a beautiful city like this in the downtown old city area. They go to the delicatessen and whatever. Nice restaurants all over the place. People like to go find a nice deli or a restaurant and enjoy 2 whole hours. This is where Janet and I ate. Everybody went out to lunch through Old Town of Warsaw. Here's a classic dark mushroom soup and duck and baked apple. So we are at the cathedral here. So there's all the folks from the yellow bus, and here's all the folks from the blue bus. And there's the Polish flag as we... This is to honor the Jews who died here. This was part of the Jewish ghetto where the Nazis forced all the Jews to come and live here. 100,000 died, and then they started shipping them to Auschwitz. But this here is a monument to the Jewish people who died here in the Warsaw Ghetto. We avoided the traffic very well today, actually, and drove through many parts of Warsaw and back to the hotel for an hour to freshen up before dinner.
Well, we had a great day today, and it started out with a bang. We looked at the life of Maximilian Kolbe. When he was getting his doctorate in philosophy and theology in Rome, Freemasons were having vehement protest against the Pope. That drove him to begin publishing. When later in life, when he saw what the Nazis were doing, that forced him out to publish again. Here's a man with a great devotional life, but also brilliant, and as an activist as well. And he did that all with tuberculosis.
So we're taking a walk through the park here, and we're going to go to the Belvedere restaurant, which is the best I think I've heard in Poland. So here we go. Walking through the Royal Park. There's bus 2 over there and bus 1 here. And there comes Al through the Royal Park, which is here in the park, play Chopin. Tell about him and play some of his famous music. Well, we're now at the Belvedere restaurant. We finally got everybody over here, walked through the park, and look at this place. Everybody's got their wine being poured. And I've heard this is the best restaurant in Warsaw. I think everybody's certainly enjoying it tonight. Today is Al Cresta's birthday. And if you don't know, his son is the one pushing him around in the wheelchair, Evan. His birthday is tomorrow. So we want to just say happy birthday to Al, and thanks for partnering with us in this whole project. He's been my best friend since 1983, and he's a big reason I'm a Catholic today. So thank you, Al. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. In Polish. Yeah.